Morning Twitch.tv, good morning to YouTube as well, and of course, good morning mini Motorways. Let us go to Dubai for today's daily challenge, which, it will see no motorways and half road tiles. Well, that's fun. That's mean. You know, Samurai Sam did say in our little group chat that my heart out this morning is not going to be a problem, because this is not going to be a very long episode. We'll see. It's entirely possible that we do well, I guess. Listen, all things are conceivable in the grand scheme of the universe, or something like that. For instance, we could get 8 roundabouts in a row. I don't know why we would do that. There would certainly be a more useful option after the 4th or 5th roundabout. But yeah, we're gonna get 8 roundabouts in a row somehow. Don't ask. These dark blues need immediate reconfiguration. We need to get you back down off this bridge. Come here. Come here. Thank you. Now you go in here. That's better. 2 houses on the road. How about that? Thank you to everybody who came out last night as we finished Final Fantasy VI. Give me 2 traffic lights. We did indeed finish Final Fantasy VI on the channel last night. We went through the final dungeon. It was not a confusing, horrible nightmare puzzle. It was just, go put a guy on a switch, and then go put another guy on a different switch, and then go put a third guy on a 4th switch, and switches all down the place. It was a very kinky night in Final Fantasy VI. But it ended with us being victorious and defeating Kefka. I almost said that we beat the Fuchsia City gym leader. That would have been wrong. Would have been incorrect to state that we defeated Koga last night. We did not do that. We beat Kefka last night. And that means that if you go ahead and hit that Bang Tuesday command, which, come to think of it, I really should have put in the title of the stream. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Let's boop boop Bang Tuesday, right up there in the stream channel. But if you hit that, then you get taken to a lovely little RCV123 poll. And the RCV123 is your ranked choice voting, where we vote on what's going to be our new Tuesday game. Let's take a bridge and a whopping 10 road tiles. After we beat FF6 last night, Circle Master and I and the rest of the folks in chat got together and we put together a list of 10 games, which we might as well talk about now because Lord knows we need shit to talk about. I'm very sick of talking about the drama in All Elite Wrestling. So, listen, tonight's Dynamite is going to be eventful because they have to sell a pay-per-view this weekend for which they have basically no card. Also, that pay-per-view is in Chicago, and CM Punk probably won't be on the show on account of him having been suspended for being a dickwagon. It's fine. We're gonna pretend that this is all fine. Speaking of pretending that this is all fine, we're gonna pretend that we have a way to get this light blue guy over to here. We don't actually have that. We need to borrow some. Here, do that. Now the next light blue house needs to spawn right here. Right? Okay, that's close enough to right there. That's acceptable. You bridge yourself up over to here. You're in a wonderful position when I get more road, which I will in, we'll eventually get more road. Listen, so we have, fiddlesticks. This is a circle now. That's also fine. Here, give me a massive 15 road tiles. Let us bathe in concrete or something. Asphalt wishes and caviar dreams, or however it goes. Oh, Sunny bit into a sandwich and bit one of her own hairs. I've done that, and I don't even have long hair. That stinks. There is no good answer to that other than bleh, and continue with your sandwiching. So, all right. this red house is a bit of a problem, must be said. For now, we'll do this, but neither of these red businesses are going to be happy about the continued presence of only one supporting house. Oh God, you get one of those super long hairs and you just pull and it's still there. Oh, that must have been truly awful. Hey look, a dark blue business to fuck up all our shit. That's great. Alright, well, we have a dark blue down here. If we get a bridge, this is actually basically fine. We get a bridge, we get one, well, we'll have one dark blue house here. Give me a bridge. You go back up that way. No, I said that way. You, Mr. Blue Guy, come up here. Now I need to find 2 tiles from somewhere, which means it's once again time to rob these red houses of their road tiles. So basically, this dark blue house is the only thing supporting this, which is bad. It's a failure point. It's not a good situation we got. What are we going to do about it, though? There really isn't anything I can do about it, though. Because if I connect... There's no way to connect any of these dark blue houses to this business that doesn't involve connecting this road to this road. And if we connect this road over here, that means that these red houses are the closest support for both of these red businesses, and that's bad. On the other hand, I legitimately don't have a better option, and this business cannot survive with only one house. So we're gonna have to do what we're gonna have to do. And what we're gonna have to do includes stapling a third dark blue house onto this road, at least for right now. I don't even think, like, I can't squeeze around. I might be able to squeeze a roundabout centered right on this tile. The game might let me have a roundabout centered on this tile right here. If it does, then I can probably make some things work a little bit better, but would definitely be a weird-ass roundabout. It would take these guys, it would... Dubai, you know you outlawed motorways, right? Dubai? Dubai, you... Dubai, you... You know you outlaw... So we try to center a roundabout right on this tile. And we can do that. Good. So we center a roundabout right on this tile. That's tremendous. Here. Reds go up that way. Blues come in here. You go down there. You service this, or you service that. You can service this, or you can service that. You better service this, because this is where it's at. What's up? Motherfucker. Okay. I have 13 road tiles. Yeah, these 2 top reds can theoretically get into this roundabout. I don't want them to do that. Ideally, I'll have enough road to get them down here, but, you know, that's never going to happen, so one thing at a time. If we extend this, we can then come out here, and now I need to find 3 road tiles from somewhere just to get this business hooked up, which... There's 2. There. Okay. So now these purples can come down here, go up here. We'll traffic light right here. This is a perfectly cromulent traffic light if you ignore, like, everything about its very essence. And then you go off that away. And that's just fine. Hey, you remember when I was pretending that these... Yeah, we're gonna take that back because these are just gonna share this road for now, because I also need to get my yellows back here. I need one more road tile from somewhere. I'll get it from there. And you'll traffic light here, and this is actually a perfectly cromulent traffic light. And now, as long as we ignore the fact that 4 yellow houses are being asked to support 2 yellow businesses, one of which is a circle, or that 1 light blue house is being asked to go over a very long bridge and then support a light blue business, or everything to do with the existence of purples, as long as we ignore all of those things, this is actually fine. Oh, we also have to ignore the fact that only 2 dark blue houses are presently connected to this dark blue circle. Or, for that matter, the 3 red houses connected to this. Or, for that matter, whatever the fuck this is. And this house just spawned blocking this house. I fucking hate Dubai. It's not Dubai's fault, but fuck. And I say again, fuck. Oh god, hey look, a cluster of 4 light blue guys. I would love to have a goddamn motorway there. I can't do that. Give me... I need the road tiles. Give me the road tiles. Okay. Listen, it's okay. It's all okay. It's actually okay. You go there. You come up here. There. This business is now integrated. It's also, we have 2 businesses being served by 4 light blue guys, but details. Details. What's everybody's third favorite defunct men's magazine? Details. We'll swing you up over to here. This is just gonna be a bad and awkward intersection, at least until I get another roundabout and also a bunch of roads. So, listen, least of our problems. Behold, the most of our problems. Yeah, you point that away. You probably need to exist. Fuck, why do things need to exist? Who decided that there should be things? Honestly, it was a poor choice, in my estimation. Sunflare Space would like to remind you and everyone watching that J.K. Rowling is a TERF. Fuck J.K. Rowling. And, well, fuck TERFs, first of all. And then, by extension, fuck J.K. Rowling. This has been a public service announcement. Okay. So now these 2 yellow houses are going to be the only things These 2 yellow houses are going to be the only things keeping these yellow businesses afloat for 2 or 3 in-game days. It's just going to be fine. It's going to be fine. We're going to get a bucket of road here in a second. And once we get our bucket of road, everything's going to be okay. We're going to be able to connect to these 2 reds to this business, which will thrive. We're going to be able to connect these 2 light blues to this intersection, which won't fucking die. We're going to be able to connect more yellows back over to here, more purples up over to here. We shall live in an incredible utopian beautyscape once we have these 15 road tiles. Behold, all the good that can be done with 15 road tiles. Sort of. Boom and boom. There. You connect over to here. You swing up to there. You point in here. Everything's coming up Goog House now. Right? Good God. Everybody go. Everybody fucking go. We're so happy. Here, have another red. You go up there. You are purples that are here. I can't really. I don't. Okay, fine. Just go. Just go. Just keep going. You're fine. You're all fine. Why are you? You're not supposed to be a circle now. This purple business is not going to survive the week, by the way. So, we need more emergency measures. I think I'm running out of emergency measures, actually. There are no road tiles that I can currently claw back right now, again. I clawed back 2 here, but the lights are the light blues are doing this. The yellows they're fucked. Here, just rob all of this yellow road again. We'll pretend that robbing the yellow road is gonna do anything. If we see, we have to run. Oh, that's buddy. Guys, do you gotta? Hold on, really? I don't think you thought this one through, fellas. Okay, purples, get over. No, you're still 1 short of existence. Here, get that way. Okay, if you get that way, then we'll get 2 purple cars to come over here and save this thing, which isn't going to be enough cars, really, but, you know, details. Okay. You go up there, you connect to that. I don't have any dark blues going up here, which is bad, but, I don't have an answer. It's just bad. I need you to get up here. I'm 1 tile short of getting over to there, and I still haven't gotten any blues over to here, and I'm still sending purples over to here, and oh, friends. Oh, I don't think we're long for this world. I think we may indeed just crap out right now. Hey, look, we did indeed just crap out right now. 692. Good God. I don't even, yeah, that wasn't even a particularly good score considering the limitations. I just did bad. Oh, drop those samurai slams in the chat. Sadness and failure pain. Oh, curses. Okay. Well, 692 is a score. It's about all that can be said for it. It wasn't particularly great, but it was a score. Here, the Wordle is score. Wordle is not actually score, but we know there's an O in it, which is something, I suppose. It can't be a great many things. Can't be groin, because there's no R, and we know that the O is not the 3rd letter. It can't be Colts, because there's no C or S. So, the fuck is it? It's a little early for me to be wondering, the fuck is it? It can't be posit because there's no S. It could be point. There's nothing presently saying that point. Yeah, posit is a word. It's like you're proposing a position. Allow me to posit. But it's not posit because posit has an S in it. But hey, we've learned that there's an I in the word, which is something. It can't be ingot, which is a word that came to mind. There's no N and no T. But, no, it can't be idiot because there's no T and the I isn't the third letter. So, it could be igloo, right? It could absolutely be igloo. Okay. So we know that the I is either the second or fourth letter, and the O is the last one. But there's no T, so it can't be patio and it can't be ratio. Is there anything that it could be with an IO? It can't be Coolio, that's 6 letters. And also there's an L, and also that's a person's stage name. All good reasons. It can't be Lucio, because again, stage name and L's. What about if the I was the second letter? Could it be... It could be himbo. Oh, God. Actually, it could be bimbo. It's not, but it could have been. And now, we know that the I is the fourth letter. So, that's something. So it is indeed something, 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 I-O. And Bingo was his name-o. It can't be Bingo. It can't be Fabio, because there's no B. It can't be radio, because there's no R. It also can't be stereo, or the way you move ain't fair, you know. Both of those are just a few too many letters. It could be... No, it can't be video. And we've already established that it can't be radio, so we'll kill that star right now. It's Waxio. No? Waxio, not actually a word? How about that? What in the fuck is this word? I have no idea what this word could be. I'm tempted to put together a 5-letter word with the letters I haven't already used, except one, that's our 5th guess, so we'd only have one shot after I pick 5, and also, very good reasons, both. What about... Yeah, there's nothing you can put in place of that X that turns this into an actual word, right? Wadio's not a word. Wafio, wagio, wakio, wazio, waxio, wavio. No, those aren't words. None of those are words, as a matter of fact. I don't think there are any... Maybe the A isn't the second letter. Maybe it's U? Maybe it's... Woodio, Woofio, Woogio. I'm just sounding these out and seeing if they remind me of other words. Wookio, Woozio. It can't be Vizio, that's a brand name. It can't be Studio, that's a 6-letter word. And also it has an S and a T in it. What in the fuck is this word? Fufio. No. Fufio. Not a word. Hoodio. Not a word. Blowfishio. Not a word. Kazoo. No. There's no I in kazoo. What in the fuck is this word? What in the fuck is this word? Sunflare Space, I'm asking you specifically, what in the fuck is this word? Ow, my eye. Alright, listen. Let's get another vowel. Let's see if there's another vowel here. There's gotta be another vowel here. We need to figure out which vowel, okay? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna just put in fraud. The reason I'm doing this is that it has both of the vowels we haven't used and probably two of the biggest, most common consonants that we haven't used, right? Like the big deal consonants that we haven't placed are like D, F, H, and maybe K. So fraud, you've got your F and your D there. This is the likeliest word to give us some yellow letters. If this is all gray, I'm gonna scream. Audio! It's audio! Oh. Oh, God. I saw the A and I was like, oh, hey. And then I saw the U and I said to myself, self, what the fuck is this? But then I saw the D and it was like, oh, that makes perfect sense. Listen, adieu is a really good word. In this particular instance, would have given you a lot of information. God damn the Wordle. All right, I do have a hard out, so we're gonna try to speed through yesterday's immaculate grid. Let's ditch the rules. This is gonna be fine. Let's see here. All right, someone who played for the Red Sox, Angels, Dodgers, Marlins, and Rangers, and also you got to get 3,000 hits in your career. Remember Pedro. Pedro Martinez played for the Red Sox and Dodgers, but nary the twain shall meet, so not going to be terribly helpful. Here, Josh Beckett traded from the Marlins to the Red Sox. Very famous, did a good job. Let's see here. From the Red Sox and the Rangers, Roger Clemens never actually pitched for the Rangers, did he? We'll have to move on to something else there. I seem to remember Brian Daubach playing for the Rangers. Am I right about stuff? Hey, I'm wrong about stuff. Motherfucker. All right, well, Wade Boggs played for the Red Sox and also had 3,000 hits in his career. Rod Carew played for the Angels and also had 3,000 hits in his career. Jackie Robinson probably didn't actually get to 3,000 hits. Did Stan Musial get to 3,000 hits? No, wait, he was a Cardinal. Motherfucker. Did Duke Snider get to 3,000 hits? That's a lot of hits. That's an awful lot of hits. And again, I say, yeah, fuck it. Duke Snider played for the Dodgers. Definitely, possibly, maybe didn't, in fact, get to 3,000 hits. Motherfucker. Was Dontrell Willis a Dodger? That seems like a thing that might have happened at some point. It didn't. That's a shame. Was David Eckstein a Marlin? That seems like a thing that didn't actually happen. I'm not even confident in this pick, and yet I used it anyway. Was Jeff Fry a Ranger? I seem to think that Jeff Fry was a Ranger. Hey, I was right about stuff. Look at my 0.3% square and ignore the fact that I fucked up everything else. But Mark Langston was a Ranger, right? I seem to remember that. I was wrong about that. But hey, look at the 0.3% on Jeff Fry and ignore the, well, every single other thing else. Poll is in the description for the folks on YouTube. I will be back tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock Eastern for another edition of Good Morning Mini Motorways. Folks on YouTube, enjoy more FF6 later today. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.